Oh, we should be live. What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? How's everyone on this fine Monday morning? Hope everyone's had a nice weekend. Good. Yeah, hope everyone's had a good weekend. Hopefully, everyone's refreshed, ready for another week. I certainly am ready to make some money for a change. So I think we've got a shorter week this week. I think I've literally just had an email from Topstep to say markets are closed on Friday. I had a look a few weeks ago, and on the CME website it said the markets were, there was no holiday or no federal holiday for Friday, but apparently the markets are closed on Friday, so Friday, April 18th. So yeah, markets are closed. So yes, four-day week this week, 4-day trading week. Good luck today. Cheers, mate. Good luck to you as well. Thank you. Good morning, baby food. How you doing? How you doing? Right, news. Nothing to worry about today. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Which is nice. Could be a bit of a boring session. Got a power speaking on Wednesday. Isn't it Easter? Yes, it is Easter. But I just, like I said, I looked on CME website and it said there was no federal holiday for Easter, so I just assumed America didn't really celebrate it. Obviously, I'm not American, so I'm never sure what holidays that they celebrate and what they don't. Obviously, we celebrate it here, and yeah, it's a holiday in England, but I was hoping to trade it if it was, if they were running, but they're not running, so doesn't look like there's really any news to worry about all week. What's happening Friday? Yeah, it doesn't say holiday here either. Let me get rid of my head quickly. Bottom right corner. So yeah, on the Forex Factory website, everyone's got a holiday except the US, it says. Trump schedules talk at 11 and 3 PM Central, I believe. Okay, might have to double check those times. I wasn't aware of that. Nice one. Trump College event listed on financial dues. Okay. So you've got to check a few of them, haven't you? Because I say this one doesn't say, I don't think. Where's bank holiday? New Zealand. So yeah, not on here. I don't think it's on the economic calendar either. But yeah, so I always check too. And yeah, even that lets me down. Good call, guys. Good call. So Hand, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. 2025, Good Friday. Thursday, April 17th, all markets have regular close. No trading for Friday, April 18th. Date and observation for Good Friday from CME website. I'll tell you what, when I was reading this, it was a few weeks ago, so maybe they hadn't updated it. Then, I don't know. Or I've read it completely wrong. It's probably more likely the case. Yeah, I looked a few weeks ago. I thought they're obviously not closed for Easter. Happy days, we'll trade, but don't bother me. Don't bother me. Financial Juice is the best one to go with, I think. Getting relevant news. I've never heard of Financial Juice. Let me get it up. Add it to my list of favourites. Oh, have you got to sign up with her? Actually, to be fair, the dashboard looking rings a bell, so I think I've been on it before. Looks like something I've seen before. Oh, Trumpet College football event. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'll bookmark this one. Yeah, it's good to know. US markets open at Easter Monday. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's a holiday here on Monday. I'll probably trade. Don't know, see how I feel, see how I feel. Right, let's get the poll up quickly because we're running out of time for that. Bias for the next 30 mins. My bias is long. We're about to take my short target at my long target. Short. No trade. Let me know what you want to do on the community account. Long, short, or no trade. My thoughts are long, but it's not up to me, so long target is about to be taken soon, but there's definitely more targets to go for, so I was just going for this target because it was higher day basically, but my next target would be up here, which I'll quickly add in. Long target, and we could potentially push that. We'll have a look at that when it comes to it though, if we get there. If you use the Topstep X Trader Hub on the left side, financial juice is embedded into it. Okay. See icon with the 3 people on the left side. Oh, nice one. Ah. Oh, okay, this might be where I've seen it from then. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, nice. Ah. Don't often explore this left tab. Should do more really, because they're constantly doing updates, aren't they? So right, we're in a bit of a push up before open. Bit of a push up. Maybe we'll push down the first 15 minutes, then long overall. Yeah, potentially. The fact that we're pushing up early makes me lean towards that option. Yeah, maybe we initially push down before long for the rest of the session, but difficult to call it. Difficult to call. We've got 2 minutes there until I'm closing the poll. What are we looking like on a higher time frame? We're definitely trending up, aren't we? Ooh. This looks a bit too juicy not to be taken today. Doom, doom. So yes, could potentially take this level, or we could see a bit of resistance just before it. Anywhere from around where we are, really. Bit of a rejection off it this morning on the Asia session. Yeah, it's very interesting. I would expect that we would take it as we are trending that way, but I think we might get a bit of a bounce off of it first, I think. Leo, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Right, let's hide all this. I can't see anything. Yeah, definitely could be an area where we reverse. If you're looking at trend lines. You can't see it now because I've just fucking... There's so much drawings on there. Yeah, it could be a reversal area. And a bit of a dump. So maybe that's the game plan for the week. Full short from here, pushed up early in the Asia session, London session. Oh shit, I've got to close the poll. What we looking at? What we looking at? We're going long. Just about got in there in time. We're long, we're long. Right, let's get game face on. Double top tested this morning. Oh, yeah. Good. Send you a feature on. Yes, that may help you on Tradeify. Okay, yeah, nice one. Nice one, Leo. I appreciate that, mate. Let's have a look. Community indicators. Measures bars and ticks. Allows you to measure. I've been meaning to actually message you and ask you about this. Allows you to measure the vertical and horizontal distances between the two selected points and counts the chart by bars and ticks. Nice. Yeah, because I do love the measurement tool on TradingView, and I've been meaning to ask you, Leo, if there's a way to do it on Tradeify. I just assumed there wasn't, but yeah, I've definitely been meaning to ask you. Nice one, mate. I'll install that later. Appreciate that. Had a nice little win on the challenge account this morning. Took a little short on gold. Take profit was, where is it? It was around here. So basically stopped out on my trade and stop loss just shy of it. So I missed out on about another 100, I think, maybe 200 at the most. Was tempted to push it down to the lows, but yeah, I thought I'd take the easy money, take the easy option. Just shorting off of this zone here. Because yeah, nice little play. So yeah, accounts are now, the account is now 51,700. I think it rebuilds next week, I think. So ideally I can get this passed this week. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm going to keep an eye on this today, see if there's anything else that I like the look of. Delete this now as we're not interested in that. Delete this one. So wouldn't mind looking at another short on gold, to be honest, if there's a setup at all that I like. Trending down at the minute. I mean, to be fair, it's looking very choppy in the bigger picture. And we are at the lower end of this range, aren't we? So might actually not, might avoid that. Unless we're looking really dumpy and break down below this sort of level, potentially. Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right, initial sell-off then on NQ. Looking red on the community account. Down $70, not too bad. I was actually looking this morning, we haven't had too much of an insane morning, have we, really, on the London session. Asia is a bit manic. Yeah, I think we'll work out London. Go from here. London range, you're looking at what? 160 point range, which isn't too mad for London at the minute. That was back in the day, that was a decent range. So possibly a sign of things to calm down a little bit, potentially, is what I'm thinking. What sort of bars have we opened up with? 60 point bar there. 43 point bar there. Okay. Yeah, if we can start getting a sort of 30 to 40 point bars, that's a bit more doable when it's to trade them. For me, anyway. Gold going lower, I'd say. Yes, I'm leaning towards that, but I don't want to I don't want to be shorting at the bottom of the range. If we broke below the range, then I'd be up for it, but 3,200, you reckon? Yeah, potentially. I think we could definitely wick below. Yeah, just yeah, I feel like when we get to this sort of level, it could be a wick and then a back up into the range sort of play, do you know what I mean? So it's not really an area I'm liking a short. Obviously up here this morning, I was up for it because we were a higher end of the range. You could say middle. Tapped into a zone that I like the look of, broke down, and yeah, went short. And didn't ask too much of it, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I probably would like to be able to sit on my hands with this, but I get carried away sometimes, so who knows? Could be coming back for a VWAP play on Nasdaq. I'm a bit gutted. The guy that I normally watch Bookmap on, or I have been watching Bookmap on for the last couple of weeks, has disappeared. I don't know if he's been taken off YouTube for copyright or something. And I have to watch someone else, and the settings are all different. I don't really like that. Not that I really know what I'm looking at anyway, but trying to learn. I had a little experiment on what day was it? Maybe Friday morning. Doing what I've just been tapped. Geezer in chat normally said about doing, just having the dom up and time and sales, basically just trading off that and trying to only hit the reverse button rather than close out positions. That was good fun. Definitely a way to try and learn it, throw you in at the deep end kind of thing. Only on the paper trading account on TradingView. I think I was negative in the end. I can't remember now, but yeah, good fun still. I might do a live stream session doing it one day, especially if the markets are a bit volatile at the minute. Maybe do 30 minutes of only hitting the reverse button or something. It could be fun. My trades, what's up fam? How you doing, fella mate? Good to see you. Hope you're well, hope you had a good weekend. I had a busy weekend. We're shifting our bedroom around. We had to get rid of our old bed because the bed frame was too big. Obviously we've got a baby on the way, so we're trying to make more space in our bedroom. We've got a bed base that basically doesn't have any headboard or footboard or anything. And we've got a super king size bed, so it's a fucking big bed anyway. So yeah, taking down the old bed, putting the new bed up. We bought a chest of drawers second hand, which was nice. Bought some bedside tables and yeah, shifting shit around and done something to my shoulder. So yeah, I was supposed to be in work this morning. I'm supposed to be in work tomorrow morning, but I've called in sick. I just said my shoulder's too bad. I'll only aggravate it, so shifting wardrobes around and yeah, busy weekend, so I'm absolutely knackered still. But it's all got to be done, it's all got to be done. Bedroom looks a lot better than it used to, so. ATR sitting at 29 at the minute. Alright, let's make sure I've got a timer set for this community trade. No, that's my calculator. Moving average 205 minutes now, are we? Okay, could be a potential reversal. I'll just see we're at VWAP as well, just falling below it now. Could be a wick. Where's my drawings gone? I was tempted to put my short target at VWAP, to be honest, because I was quite confident a bit of a long day. But I thought we could potentially come down, wick VWAP, and then shoot back up. But we're looking at pretty sell-offy at the minute, aren't we? Bounce, yes, maybe. But the highest volume candle at 940 can be a sign of a reversal sometimes. Yeah, pushing through down. Yes, it's looking very heavy still. Just about to hit my short target, which is low of day, I believe. Or is it low? It's low of London. Yeah, low of London. Oil was setting off hard as well, wasn't it? I'm not quite convinced VWAP is correct on Tradeify, but if it is, ES has literally just tapped it. So it could be a respect of the VWAP on the ES. No, we're looking very heavy, aren't we? Let's bought 1 hour 21 EMA. Yeah, it could be a very nasty sweep, couldn't it? Before pushing up for the day. You'd be pretty gutted if you've been holding all morning, thinking it's going to go higher, you've been swept out, and then it pushes up, wouldn't you? Right, a short target taken on NQ anyway. It's the London low. Dow reversing, is it? I've got Dow up on here. Oh, isn't it? Dow just tapped VWAP. Alright, first 15 minutes is done. That was me saying about it calming down. What sort of damage are we looking at with these candles? 50 point. 60 point. Okay, it's not actually too bad, really. 36 point. Yeah, considering that looked like quite a violent sell-off. I mean, it's 260 points still, but from the high. Doesn't feel as intense as it has been, though. $250.50 opening range, yeah. I was looking at the individual candles thinking, oh, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's still quite a large opening range. Definitely not a day to be trying to trade opening range breakout, I wouldn't have said. Unless you're doing like a 3-minute one. 3-minute one, you'd have been laughing today. Yeah. Yeah, it's only upwards now. But it was that easy. Alright, what's the damage on the community account then? Oh, negative 390, 400 almost. You never know, we've still got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for the reversal. We've definitely stalled, haven't we? Probably a low bar and 5 minute for 6 minutes scab. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. I took a trade on the Trade and View Leap, their little competition they're doing this morning. What did I take it on? I think it was on oil. Yeah, on oil. And yeah, literally bloody was about I wasn't at my computer, about 2 ticks away from my take profit. I've come back a little while later and it run all the way back up to my stop loss. Literally 2 ticks. Typical. That's why you should never leave your computer. Better to manage it, innit? Alright, if I was looking for a short, which I'm not, I'm just taking a level of interest for me. That would have been an entry for me right here. So I'd be in this now, looking for a 1-to-1. But I don't love to take a trade just after it's taken a level. This is still taken. I'm glad I got you, okay, man. Glad I got you. I love a dung beetle joke. Has anyone ever actually seen a dung beetle rolling a turd in real life? It's quite impressive. It'd be like the equivalent of us rolling a fucking boulder. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that'll be me. Stopped out, wasn't it? Yeah, stopped out. So glad I didn't take that. And yeah, I don't like to take trades after taking a level, after taking a target, because it's good potential reversal spot after taking a target. So glad I avoided that. Any good takeaways recently? Mate, the better question would be any normal food routes, and I'm always having takeaways. What did we get last? I think it was a McDonald's, so nothing special really. Actually, no, I had a kebab. When was that? Saturday night, I believe. I had a kebab. That was good. I don't often get a kebab because the missus doesn't really rate them. But I think we might have had McDonald's the night before. And she's not into pizza at the minute because she's getting acid reflux by being pregnant. So it was basically like, oh, get whatever you want. And I think I said, oh, we'll just get KFC. I think I said, I was surprised you don't want KFC, kebab. And I was like, oh shit, didn't realise kebab was on the table. We'll get kebab. Just usual lamb doner meat and chips. Smothered in ketchup. Large is all I need. No salad. Yeah, it was nice. Their chips are always really good as well from there. But other than that, mate, no. What about you? Any nice takeaways? Are you even a takeaway guy? Okay, man, you're a bit of a hippie, aren't you? You do takeaways? Need some chilies. Ah, that's not my thing. Not my thing, chilies. I don't really do spice. The only time I do spice, really, is Nando's. I don't mind a Nando's. I enjoy a Nando's. But yeah, I'm not really a chilies kind of person. Sometimes do feel super guilty. No, I get that. I get that. It's quite funny because we're always sort of quite conscious about what we put into our body. We're always we'll go out and and buy like fresh ingredients and stuff. We don't really do like microwave meals or anything like that. The wife always cooks like fresh foods, and makes stuff from scratch. We don't really do jars and stuff really. Just to be a bit more health conscious. Don't want to be putting unnecessary chemicals into our body, but as soon as it comes to a takeaway, we don't give a shit. I could do at least 1 or 2 a week. But I suppose it might balance it out. Do you know what I mean? It's better to do that rather than have like jars and microwave meals and takeaways, isn't it? So we do our little bit. Perfect balance. That's it. It's more of the convenience in it. Like when you can't be asked, that's what a takeaway's about. And we're not really posh food kind of people. Yeah, like a good McDonald's or a KFC. Open to Five Guys and stuff every now and again. Domino's, all the stuff that's got all sorts of chemicals and crap in basically, but loads of salt and good. But there's no point in feeling guilty though, okay, man. Life's too short. Life is too short. And yeah, the more you eat of it, the shorter it would be, so... yeah, a lot shorter takeaways. But I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I'll live longer than most people. I'm gonna live to at least 100. I've always said I'm gonna live to at least 100. My uncle's quite funny. I'm sure my uncle's got the exact date that he's going to die written down. I don't know if it's even written down, just in his head he knows the exact date he's going to die, he says. I don't know if he's planning to end it then, or that's just when he thinks it's going to happen or what, but cracks me up. Morbid. Right, we're closing this trade out. Minus 300. Not great. Not great. Wrong call today. Yeah, I was thinking long as well, but I was being put off by the push up beforehand. Talking about morbid, I've seen people that have like a poster up or a chart or something with like a shitload of squares on. And each square represents a day, normally a week I think actually. Each square represents a week in roughly a lifetime, you know what I mean? So let's say I want planning to live to 100. I'll have 100 years worth of weekly squares put out, and then every week you mark out a little square. So you can basically see on your wall or whatever you want to put it on how many weeks you've got left. I quite like the idea of that. I'm a real procrastinator and I'll waste time, so that's something like that on the wall I feel like would motivate me to sort my shit out and stop wasting time. You're talking about a calendar. Not quite a bigger calendar than normal, not a yearly calendar, like a lifetime calendar that you just sort of scribble out every time you use a week. You scribble out and you can sort of clearly see, right, this is how many weeks I've used, this is how many weeks I've got left of life. It's quite a common thing. I think people do it. You're like depleting morbid times too. Because you don't think it'll just make you not waste as much time if you can like physically see the time in front of you. It's just obviously me. Mental more for sure, reminders to live consciously, yes. Yeah, the amount of times I've gone for a whole week and thought, what the fuck have I achieved this week? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, if I had to scribble off a week's worth of life, and I could see clearly how many weeks I've got left, it would make me waste less. Then maybe every time I get 2 takeaways in a week, I'll scribble off 2 weeks worth of squares. I want to sort myself out one at some point. Maybe even if it's just a Google sheet or something. Well, we're getting a bit choppy down in this area. So yeah, possibly a reversal coming. Or potentially a continuation, but yeah, on my break before I pop in. Lewis, how you doing, mate? We're just talking about death. Hope work's not too bad for you though, mate. I hope work's not too bad. Hope you had a good weekend as well. When I eat a mean takeaway, I can feel my heart getting a little bit more clogged. Or a real greasy one. Go for a quick run afterwards, you'll be fine. I'm enjoying it at Five Guys on vacation. I called the heart doctor up this. Did you actually? Oh, is that bad, was it? Fucking hell. How old are you? Not old either, are you? I made an appointment. You don't look too old. Joking. 29. 29, fucking hell. Felt that bad, did it? It'd be the last time you get a Five Guys. Maybe it's just a dodgy burger. To be fair, what the stuff they put in it in America, I'm not surprised. Come here, check up. I think I read somewhere that eating McDonald's fries is like smoking a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, there was that guy, wasn't there, who what was the program called? He did the documentary where he ate McDonald's every day for a month, I think. And I think he like supersized most meals and stuff. And I think he like felt really, really shit afterwards. I think he's dead now. Not from doing that challenge. It was years later he died, but obviously didn't do him any good. Push for the highest now. Do you reckon this is just a mean ass sweep, do you? The opinions will take the max I can on my Express funded to move to 150Ks. Finding these 50K is way too slow to grow for me. What I like, over 100Ks. Up in 3 days trading. Large size and much wider stop loss. I mean, it's your call, Lewis, ultimately, innit? The only thing is, you're not going to be able to take everything out, are you, until you've got the 30 days. So obviously if you take 50% out, you're going to be leaving 50% on the table, aren't you? And also you're only allowed a certain amount of funded accounts. With obviously this is if you're going with Topstep still. And if those accounts are still open, which they would be if you still got 50% in there, I don't know if they would let you activate new ones, or if you activate new ones, does that automatically close the other ones? I don't know. It'd be something you'd have to ask them. Have a little heart problem and discover 12 years ago, so every time I ate like that makes me self-aware. Oh, no, I get that, mate. I get that. Yeah, it's a bit different then. Better to err on the side of caution with stuff like that, mate. Supersize Me, yes, that was it, K-Man, that was it. It's actually a really good documentary. And yeah, I think they were doing a lot of scientific tests, like monitoring his heart rate and his blood pressure and stuff like that, like every week or something. And yeah, I don't think it did him any good at all. Yeah, worked out. He died from alcohol consumption, okay. They said he drank a lot during the documentary. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We're draining to close and open 4 common ones at 150. Okay. Yeah, I suppose what you could do is, yeah, do obviously get one payout, take 50% out, get another 5 days of 200 plus, take another 50% payout, get another 5 days. You know what I mean? You'll be able to get it pretty far down, wouldn't you? So it's not like you'd be leaving quite a lot on the table. Same to get those 20k payouts in each 5 accounts, and take a fifth to go live. Okay, nice one. End goals. Yeah, nice, Lewis. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, mate, do it. You'd be as long as you're still taking out the majority of the funded, I don't see any problem with that, mate. I just wouldn't want you to leave like loads in there. Do you know what I mean? It seems like a bit of a waste otherwise. But yeah, if you can get the majority of them out, I'm leaning towards the idea of moving away from Topstep, or at least Topstep X, so I can copy trade like multiple accounts. I can sort of try out different prop firms and stuff then, and have copy trade from different prop firms and stuff. I think that'd be nice. That's when I actually pass the challenge, to be fair, but that's what I'm leaning towards anyway. And yeah, with Topstep X, I just feel like you're locked into Topstep then, aren't you? Obviously you can go and trade with other people, but you can't really copy trade with other people. Found over trade with smaller size. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, especially if you're used to you're wanting more out of it. It can be frustrating dealing with the smaller size. I think it was an absolute lifesaver, me having the free accounts when I passed. Obviously I only had the free combines by chance because they were doing a discount. Before then I was just doing one at a time, and I don't think I would have been anywhere near as patient as I have been if I was just having one account, because obviously the profits are divided by 3, aren't they? So yeah, so I can have a $150 win day, which isn't that great by itself, but if you times that by 3 it adds up, doesn't it? So that's sort of what kept me going. And yeah, I can definitely see you wanting more out of it, mate. %, I would have 2k pay out of them. 3 just under 1k. Okay, that makes sense. Do lot of Topstep's going to try Tradeify, Tradeify, yeah. I'm pretty sure Leo, not Brazilian Leo, the other Leo, has done Tradeify, done the straight to funded accounts. And yeah, so I haven't heard him have any issues or anything, so. Yeah, more accounts is a great, but yeah, it's just a bit, you're a bit more flexible than, aren't you, I think. You can trade small, but still have big gains, which is nice. Had lost today, please lose so I can feel better. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that wishful thinking. Nice. Not gonna lie, I'm greedy. Want more and quick. No, I get that, mate. I get that. I don't blame you. Chapo, I am up 600 on the challenge account, so even if I take a loss, I'm probably going to be still in the green for the day, so sorry if that doesn't make you feel better. For me, more capital, less trading equals more money, yeah. Good greed if that makes sense. Yeah, it makes total sense, mate. It makes total sense. And yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, just make sure you get as much money as you can out of your accounts now, and then yeah, do it. Still a bit uncertain of what it wants to do today. Personal accounts, I'm taking $100 days any day, but I feel like this market is too good to miss. Yeah. But yeah, if you're chucking risk on and you've got the right direction in this market, you're fucking laughing, mate. You retire. Did you ever hit your 100k day on the practice account, Lewis? Last time I see you were maybe up 40 grand, 60 grand, I can't remember. No, 81k was massive. It's still pretty impressive. Fair play. I ended on 76. No, still fucking decent, mate. That's fun to be fair. Yes, I think it's a good thing to do because it doing some of that just reassures you that you can actually trade. And you can trade pretty well, do you know what I mean? Like, and maybe it will give you the confidence to trade more like that in like challenge accounts or live accounts and stuff. Funded accounts, I mean. Maybe not a live account, but a 75k day and 12k day, but was buzzing with my $900 Friday. Yeah, but it was $900 funded account, was it? But it's real, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? Mate, you should be well happy with doing it on the practice account though. It's still impressive. Another 700 day tracker. Yeah, doing that well on a practice account is almost like how you trade with no emotions. That's almost like what could be if you had no emotions and just traded what you saw. I think I needed it, made some personal account profits on small caps. Oh, nice one. I think I was always put off trading 5 contracts. Okay. But I bet this is giving you a bit more confidence, isn't it? I just get like 10 times better. I suppose you've got more to play with, haven't you? Until I blow all of them. But maybe, I mean, if you're doing challenge accounts, mate, maybe you're just born to be one of them people that can rinse and repeat the funded accounts and stuff. And then every now and again you'll blow them, but buy 10 more and get out another 50k out of them and rinse and repeat in it. Plenty of people do that and make a shitload of money, so... Some headers out, but I wanted to get silly and transfer that to my small caps trading. Okay, I get you. Don't want to bring over bad habits, basically. I get you. That's what I can do. Let's have a blast. Get a green trade in for me. Oh, nice one, Lewis. Yeah, nice one, mate. See you tomorrow if you're around. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully it goes quick, mate. Just on by though. I still feel like this is looking a bit bearish, to be honest. Could just retest and London lows again, but... So heavy looking more downside than the highs, yeah. I was just thinking that. I think if this was a bullish move up, it wouldn't have retraced this much, I don't think. So maybe this is a sweep back up. Yes, still currently respecting VWAP, to be fair. Just about. European indices more bullish, are they? Okay. I don't ever follow European stuff. Gold started chopping a bit as well. So let's come back to Friday's close. Yeah, potentially, to be fair. Would you put us down here, wouldn't we? Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be unreasonable. I just felt like it'd be more of a bullish AM session than possibly a bearish PM session, but maybe we're just getting the bullishness earlier. I'll move my short target down here. If we do break down below, we can target that instead. fucking knackered. Although I wasn't at work this morning, I still woke up at normal time. Just couldn't get back to sleep. Been sat on my phone since about 3:30 AM. It's definitely not something I'm wanting to trade at the minute though, this market. The sideways action. I'm leaning more towards it being short for the minute, but I needed to break out in either direction first. I'm interested in potentially shorting oil from here, but I don't know if I will, to be honest. It's not. I don't like to trade into VWAP like that, so I wouldn't have a lot of room for the trade, to be honest. I probably actually won't bother. The fact that we've already not really respected VWAP gives me sort of confidence that we could blast through it, but I wouldn't like to bet against it. Do you know what I mean? Minute looking more bullish though. 1 hour 21 EMA holding, yeah. Yeah, it's a difficult one to call today, to be honest. One thing for sure though is sideways action is definitely not something to be trading. Be patient, guys, and wait. Yeah, just enjoy the show, yeah. That's it, mate, that's it. Anyone got any nice plans for Easter? They spending time with family or having a big meal or anything like that? Going away anywhere? We was actually going to go away Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Just like a little couple of days away, but weather's not looking great, so we've cancelled it. Yeah, I always like Easter's. It's always bank holiday Friday and then the following Monday as well, so you get a nice few days off work. Market just waiting for that standard midday fake news rally. Yeah. Let me actually open up Truth Social to see what's happening over there. I still can't believe Truth Social is literally just a rinse and repeat of Twitter. I don't understand the point of it. You know, just be free and live your non-work life. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. I'm a true believer of work is probably what fucking causes early death in a lot of people. Stress is a horrible thing. Drains the fucking soul out your body, man. I know, honestly, when I was working at my job before the ones I'm doing now, I used to work about 50 hours a week. Nothing like too intense, but I used to like run departments. It was so fucking stressful and so much pressure that I honestly, considering I was like maybe, I don't know, 26, looked fucking in my late 30s, you know what I mean? As pale as anything, looked ill. And then I quit and then went travelling for a couple of years. Well, didn't work for a couple of years, went to Europe for a few months. And yeah, come back looking so much healthier. I wanted to take pictures of myself sort of daily to have like a little time lapse of like how my face sort of changed and how my body changed. But I forgot, I couldn't be asked. Yeah, I was just so miserable and yeah, so stressed out all the time that yeah, it was killing me off slowly. No way to live your life. Now I try and work for, what's the saying? There's a saying that's really good, I always forget what it is. Work to live, not live to work. I might have got that backwards, but something like that. I'd much rather work just the amount that I need to, just to get by, and don't work more than I have to, do you know what I mean? Hello mate, how's your day? Vlone, how you doing mate? Good to see ya. Day's going alright mate, to be honest. Had a win on the challenge account this morning. And yeah, sitting on my hands on the funders at the minute. Not seeing anything that I like. What about you? How's your day been mate? How's your weekend been, alright? Back in the Trump changes to the market, lots of volatility. Yeah, it's been mad. I'm pretty sure people are trying to investigate him for insider trading. I saw something about that, or him and his family at least. Or people in the White House. I'm sure there was a big spike in volume or something like that a couple of minutes before the news broke about the tariffs. Tariffs being paused. It's quite funny. But it's blatantly obvious that was going on. You don't need the rocket scientists to tell you that. Nothing will happen because of it though. They always get away with it. Literally went to Twitter and said it was a great time to buy, I know. Funny as fuck, innit? US as the president of the US saying literally by now. Absolute madness. Yeah, it's that black and white, but nothing would be done about it. It would just be brushed under the carpet like everything else. The same way bloody Pelosi fucking is the best trader in the world. From a signal service. As opposed to Trump's son saying it was a great time to buy ETH. Never went up one tick after that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That's my biggest holdings is ETH. Fucking typical. I'm about $20 on my personal funding. Oh, nice one, Vlone. Nice one. Good day. Good way to start the week, isn't it, mate? Nice. Yeah, it's like some sort of 1% monthly subscription thing. Well, everyone pays them 1% for the signals. It would be absolutely laughing with money. 1% of a couple of $1 trillion, a lot of money. Got 1,600 on my demo account. Oh, nice, Flown. That's nice, man. Good work, good work. Queen X-Men size on NAS is 10 lots, so much harder to keep risk off. Okay, yeah. Well, especially at the minute with the volatility and the ranges that we're in. Looking at 50.1 minute candles, aren't you, normally at the minute? There's like cool 1% or something like that for these. Oh, okay. Is that actually a thing? Is it? I thought you were joking. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Just Google it. Trump's 1% club likely refers to Donald Trump supporters who are part of the wealthiest 1% of the population. Okay. Yeah, the 1% give them lots of money to do whatever they want them to do, whatever they want to do. Which will be manipulate the markets, tell us when to buy. Tell us when you're about to pause tariffs, global tariffs. Produce fake news to get the same trade in twice in 1 week. Has any more investigations been done into that fake news that happened on the Monday before? The initial fake news of tariffs being paused for 30 days. Because the fact that it was bang on the exact same as what was actually announced 4 days later, that's not a coincidence. Why has there been no investigation done into who leaked that? And yeah, someone should be going to prison for it. Oh, I've just seen the yeah, seen the thing. Oh, it was February 3rd, bloody hell. Launch meme coin, 1%. Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. Trump coin. There's a video of Trump with 3 guys on the Oval Office, and he says that one guy made 2.5 billion that day, the other 900 million. Gotta see if it's true. Oh, it's madness, isn't it? This is real life, and it's happening, and no one blinks an eye. We're taking a trade today. Nothing on the funded accounts, mate. I've taken a win on the challenge account. Took a short on gold pre-market. Coming to a zone that I liked. Shorted on the breakout of that tap into it. And yeah, trading stock got hit in the end, but my take profit was just below. So would have been 2 to 1, just over 2 to 1, I think. Up 635 on the challenge account. Not really seeing anything that I like for the fundeds, to be honest. Been a bit choppy since that initial push down, so I'm sort of sitting on the sidelines for a minute. But yeah, I'll check that out later, mate. Cheers. We'll see what's the context, but mate, it's for a nice conspiracy. I love a good conspiracy theory. Oh, good question for you, everyone. What's the most realistic conspiracy theory that you like the sound of? I can't really think of any off the top of my head, to be honest. I'm sure I've got some, but there's a conspiracy theory that you've heard that you think, yeah, that could actually be real. I mean, it was the JFK one, yeah, okay. All of them. I wouldn't be totally surprised if the first moon landing was fake, to be honest. I don't know too much about it, but I just wouldn't be surprised. I suppose one that I do definitely believe, I think, is the bloody Prince Andrew's buddy. Who was he called? Jeffrey Epstein. He was 100% killed off in prison, but it was pronounced suicide, I think, wasn't it? He was 100% killed off. The fact that he's got a load of information on the royal family, he gets put in prison, and then a little while later he's dead. Wonder what happened there. We started a good chat for our London meet. Yeah, I can't stand the royal family. I'll probably get hate for that, but absolute waste of space. And they're the same as the Trump situation, you know what I mean? They just get away with it because they're the royals. They get away with it and people still love them. JFK 1 now is for sure proving that the narrative of only one shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald, non gunman, is at least false. I don't really know that much about JFK, to be honest. It's not something I've really looked into. I've heard that the files have been released, didn't they? But everything for sure got killed, dude. It's just logical. 100%, 100%. And the fact that as well, obviously, Prince Andrew paid off the woman that was suing him, didn't he? For an undisclosed amount, which would have been taxpayers' money. But that the Queen, I think, fronted. But everyone just is like, oh, okay, then fine. The case has been closed. He's paid her off. Nice one. So he's not guilty. Of course he's fucking guilty. He's paid her off. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason that he'd have paid her off. If he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have paid her off. But everyone's just okay with that. That he's a paedophile. Do you know what I mean? It blows my mind that everyone just is absolutely fine with it all. And the Queen has protected him. Do you know what I mean? Made $20 off that 1 minute sell. Oh, nice one, Vlo. Nice. Simulation hypothesis is pretty legit. What is that? I've never heard of that. Oh, I think I have actually. That we're all living in a simulation. Proposes that our reality is not the true physical world, but a highly advanced computer simulation potentially created by a more advanced civilization. Yeah, I could see that. Basically the Matrix, essentially, isn't it? His partner of Epstein got sentenced for human trafficking, etc, etc. So she was convicted of doing this. She's down in favour of other people. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Matrix stuff. Yeah, I can definitely see that. If there's a crime as a beneficiary, how come not one person got convicted of being the user of their service? Yeah. But they get away with it because they got the dollar, haven't they? But yeah, in this country, if you tweet something that's bad and someone doesn't agree with, you get put in prison. Savvy Taco, yo, what's going on? What's going on? You guys went far, man. 40 people a day being arrested for posts on the internet. Is there that many? Jesus Christ. Another one that I quite like the sound of, a conspiracy theory that I think I actually made up. I suppose it's a bit similar to the simulation theory, is that obviously, you know, like we, the human race, have like fish tanks, don't we? We have like a fish tank, or maybe an ant farm or something like that. And if you think about life from the perspective of that ant farm or that fish tank, the world as they know it is that tank. And then obviously you got the outside world, which is their universe. And as far as they're concerned, like nothing is past that universe. But what if our universe is literally just like some higher being's fish tank? Do you know what I mean? They've got like a big fish tank, or an ant farm, whatever you want to call it, a human farm, and there's lots of different universes. Or the whole tank is this one universe, and there's lots of different planets and solar systems, and everyone's all having these different little lives. And I think that the way I thought about it is, it would be a sort of similar situation to bacteria for us. Obviously, bacteria is microscopic, you can't see it. And to the bacteria, above the world that they live in, there's nothing there. Do you know what I mean? They don't know that we're here. And it could be the same for us. There could be a load of upper being gods that we don't know that are there, that are literally sat there watching us through a microscope, just studying us and seeing what we're doing. And that's a bit of a simulation theory, but like a real life simulation theory. chilling in trade. Not sure if the 1 hour move is complete for the first leg or I'm just psyching myself out between. It's taking forever. I get that, mate. I get that. It's been a bit choppy, innit? I think it could potentially be a second leg down, but don't take my word for it. I know nothing. Gonna be patient and wait, Yola. Yeah, I mean, if you can move to break even, no, I'm done then as a. If you're catching this, school is a sim. They have a teacher earning 35k a year to educate you on something they aren't. Yeah, yeah. And to echo that, Lewis, Parliament, obviously they have the MPs, don't they? That they have when they get into power, that they have certain MPs doing certain jobs. So you'll have some random geezer that'll be head of transport, who's never worked in any kind of transport role before in his life, and he's now suddenly running the Department of Transport for the country. What the fuck's that about? How does that make any sense? Why are they not putting someone who knows what they're doing in charge of transport? And the same with healthcare and like military and whatever, do you know what I mean? That always winds me up. Just some random MP that could be my age in charge of transport for the whole country seems ridiculous. Never worked a day in transport in his life. Oh, you're in a buy. Sorry, Tack. I thought you were shorting, mate. Don't know that the 5-minute area is rejected twice, so typically a closed criteria. Okay. Yeah, it's been nasty price action, to be honest. It's been going sideways, hasn't we? Slowly trending upwards, but the thing that always creeps me out is the universe is infinity, and it is ever growing, but it's growing inside of what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I reckon we're just a little tiny ant farm. The whole universe is a little tiny ant farm in some upper being God's living room. Or he sits there and does work or lives his life, and every now and again he pokes his head in and gets his little microscope out and checks up on what the universe is doing. And yeah, because like I said, bacteria will have no idea that we're here looking at them. So why would we have any idea that someone else is up there looking at us? We're all on the 7th floor, my friend. Yeah, probably. I'd rather check out my strategy. I post in your tech analyst chart in your Discord. Yes, mate, I will do later. I will do later. I'm probably going to call it a day in a minute on the stream because nothing's happening that I like the look of. You finding the success of it then, Vlonia? I think this is a new one that you do, didn't you? I think you recently switched to this, didn't you? I think I remember you saying. We've even got in the Bible, so for me it's just there are things that I will know and things that's out of my comprehension. Just wait and obey, dude. Don't be a prick about it. It's kind of like that. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's a mad old world that we live in. The thing is, we'll never know. We'll never know what's out there, do we? So We've had a consistent strategy that works. It works in every market. Okay, that's nice. That's a dream, isn't it? What's something that works all the time. In every market at least. Did you guys see that video of the flat earthers doing the final experiment in Antarctica? No. Guys like cameras for his eyes. What? That blows my mind. I cannot believe there's people in the world that believe the earth is flat. And I'm quite open, like people can believe whatever they want, I don't care, but I feel like, come on man, if you believe the earth is flat, there's got to be something wrong with you. Although that London meet needs to be before the baby because you're not leaving the house for a while otherwise. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll sort something out at some point, won't we? I don't even know how many of us there'd even be. At least 4 or 5 I would have thought. The top 5 flat earthers in the world, 4 got converted right on the spot. What, and the other one was just in denial. What was the final experiment? How were they, what made them realise? Shoot me and Lewis. Yeah, probably. And it'd be me and you sat there listening to Lewis. What I've been accused of. I missed that. No, we're just talking about a meet-up, Lewis. Being a flat earther. Yeah, maybe Lewis was the 5th guy. 4th guy. No, the 5th guy. Antarctica, if you cannot see the sun a certain way if the earth was flat and did it for a 24-hour experiment. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, maybe we'll do it in the summer. I have to psych myself up for it. It's a bit out of my comfort zone, that is. Meeting people. To be fair, going to London's out of my comfort zone. International meet-up, then we need to have a real like FIFA pack opening. That one didn't get converted, blamed on the simulation. There's no helping some people, is there? I come out with the R9 haircut. Yeah, we'll know whoever's got the fresh taper will be Lewis. Experience and get Leo to send us shots on the app. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't even know what an R9 haircut is. I have to Google image this shit. Alright. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, go on, Lewis. That'd be funny. Yeah, this would be Lewis. Trumpet that fucker is speaking. Is he? He ain't due to speak yet, is he? Doom, 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 doom. I think that we call it 10 points for the group chat. 10 points for the day. Brazilian Peter Crouch. Man, Peter Crouch was a man. Take care, mate. See you later, mate. I'm going to call it a day in a second anyway, so take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day there. My dinner time. I'm going to go and have some. I think we've got chicken wraps tonight. Chicken wraps, chips. Nice. Looking forward to it. Good. Yeah, it's been fun, guys. Take it easy if you're still trading. Yeah, back tomorrow. Yeah, nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Cheers for stopping by, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice one. Have a nice one.